Who would you pay to see play
Kobe.
currently?
Yeah. I'm not picking nobody in the
You
NBA.
wouldn't pick anybody?
No.
Who would you pay to see?
Kobe.
What do you think?
Oh no, they're gonna lose that series in 3.
They're so annoying to play against. Are they just frustrating as fuck to play against?
Do you hate them? That's the question he's asking. Do you hate them?
Yeah.
I've just been watching this one now for 30 years.
That's tough.
And it's just like
30?
They post Jordan. I mean, this post. I'm going to post Jordan.
Damn.
See, here we go. Here we go again. People asking me first if you're my son. You know what I'm saying? I have a nice one.
Before we get into it, a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Spindrift Sparkling Water. Spindrift is the only sparkling water in America made with real squeezed fruit, and the difference is immediately obvious the second you crack one open. Real taste, simple ingredients, nothing to decode on the label. Find your flavor at drinkspindrift.com. All right, so you cried Friday
Shut up,
night.
dude. I didn't cry, bro.
You cried Friday night. So
I didn't cry.
Tell us the story.
I would never. Yeah, it was just like a moment for him. He's 41. It's crazy. We've never seen anything like that.
Was it the Bronny part or the end of the game?
No, I got mad at my dad about the Bronny part. I was like, because you're pathetic to me. You never got in the NBA and then got me on your same team and then dished.
So the alley-oop made you.
The pick was even crazier. It was like 2 guys like, don't touch my son. Yeah, when Bronny hit the 3. But no, I mean, I don't know. It's like that's what's nice about sports. Like Kobe was on a terrible team and then dropped 61 for the last time ever, and we thought we'd never see him again. And it was like, when you see a guy that's like have like a moment like that, that's like a vet. It's kind of narratively, it's really nice.
So Reed Shepherd and all those guys must be your favorites, right? Because they made this.
Yeah, they did it on purpose. They did. Ime did it on purpose. Yeah. No.
Like that was they fell apart the same way that the other boozer fell apart. You know what I mean? Like when you falling apart the same way college students fall apart. You're not a Duke fan, are you?
Is anyone gonna remember that though?
Well, no, I'm not. I wasn't.
But also,
I didn't think. I mean, you understand why I had that.
Yeah, I was a Carolina fan.
Okay.
But also, if they come back and win the series, no one's going to care. That was the problem with college. That's stamped.
Yeah,
that's stamped.
but that was still
it was atrocious.
That was an epic collapse.
I mean, yeah, of course, but like I don't know. Did it matter that the Jazz missed the playoffs because when Kobe dropped 60? Like no one remembers that.
Oh, I mean,
They literally missed the playoffs.
The Jazz were really hospitable that night in that second half. For those of us who remember the way that game went.
What were you thinking during the Boozer collapse?
Oh man,
how fucking obnoxious where were you at?
I don't think obnoxious is the right word when you on the side of right. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you're on the side of evil, you were obnoxious. When that ball went to the middle of the floor, I was just, it can't be happening. It can't be happening. Like there aren't that many heartbreaking Duke losses. There are a lot of heartbreaking Duke wins, but they're like one where you really, it felt so inevitable when I was growing up. If Duke was in a moment like that they were just going to win. To watch it fall apart like that.
Lehigh.
Oh, man, it was great. See, but that's a generational disconnect.
Yeah, he's
That's
old.
Not what I mean by like the Lehigh game and the Mercer game. They were kind of losing going all the way through. There wasn't the moment where it's just like, oh, you just threw the game away right here. It wasn't that. Like it's the Austin Rivers game at the Dean Dome. Imagine if that happened to Duke.
Crazy.
It don't feel like those happened to Duke.
No,
that happened to them.
There's a few of them that happened growing up. I cannot put my finger on it at the moment, but I will say because Duke had the one with Austin Rivers. They had the one with Wendell Moore. He had
Carter.
Wendell Moore.
Wendell Moore.
Yeah, he's a North Carolina guy. He went to Duke.
Yeah.
He had a tip-in against UNC at the buzzer. Trey Jones.
Yeah, I'm not saying they never
won.
lost.
It just feels like it's the last two. It's the last 2 years.
Yeah.
The last 2 years have been crazy because of the stakes of it. Because the Houston one was like a crazy fumble.
Yeah, and I think that people are finally getting around to remembering that just because they went and got a bunch of black dudes that they still Duke, right? Like I think that people really fell for that wallpaper situation, and then in the end, like you go just hang out with the people that root for them. It's still Duke. right?
Uh-huh.
It's still a loathsome situation, and it's still a great day when they lose.
I feel like. Do you feel like college basketball was back this year a little bit?
The big thing that
Like in
changed
the same
is
way as like Shohei and the Dodgers. Like it felt like baseball was back last year.
the players are so much better because they're sticking
Yeah.
around because they're getting paid. You know what I mean? Like
But
when
is
Is
it-
it, but is it a
29?
problem? Is it a problem that there's no upsets?
Hmm?
There were basically no upset. There was like no March Madness this year.
There was that one team that in the early rounds.
Yeah, no, there's some.
What were they
upsets.
called?
Like what?
It was like a fake school. It was like
This was the whole
It
whole
was
thing.
like-
It's
like-
no, the
High
whole
point.
thing.
High point.
High Point.
Point.
Yeah,
Yeah, high point.
North Carolina. No,
High Point had the one, but the whole thing was basically like the
North
whole
Carolina.
bracket.
no. High Point is in North Carolina.
Yeah,
The
so
whole
Yeah.
bracket is chalk because the you just don't have like the mid you don't have like the LaSalle's making runs
Yeah.
anymore because everybody transfers up.
But that only matters for the first weekend. Like ratings over the years have shown we like that cute shit early. And then at the end, we want to see the people that we want to see. So it I do think it takes some of the jazz out of the first weekend, right? Because
Yeah.
otherwise, what are you watching if you're not watching for the chance of that?
I hadn't watched in years. I watched this year.
Mm-hmm.
It just seemed
It
fun.
was good ball this year. The freshmen were really good this year.
I wanted to see if the Boozers were good.
What do you think?
Do you
of
think
Malone?
that league? Do you think that like skill set transfers league? Why am I asking these questions?
Yeah,
I
ask
have no
him.
right.
Ask him.
But he's gonna say no, and then they're gonna have a fight.
I'm not gonna say no.
I am.
I've seen him since
It's a
he
little
was-
bit like around the nifty moves in the paint.
So
And
here's
he's not that tall.
Here's the thing though. He's 6'9", 250 pounds. He's already bigger than 90, probably like 80% of the league. He's probably bigger than like most of the guys in his position. So like he's gonna, from a physical standpoint, like he's gonna translate. Like I don't see it not translating because of his size. Now, is it gonna be? I think his ceiling it might be lower than like the other two guys because, like, what is he really gonna get that much better at?
What if he
that-
plays on the Pelicans though?
What if he does play on them?
If he plays on the Pelicans, I bet you he's
I
in
don't
the
know.
Hall of Fame.
I don't know how he would
Not
play on the
gonna-
Pelicans.
Pelicans unfortunately do not
I
have
was about to
it.
say, I don't know
you guys
exactly
do not
how
have
he
a
would
pick.
Yeah,
So he will not-
there's that thing.
I don't know
Maybe
how
what if he-
exactly
what
how
if
he
he
do
for-
that.
What if he forces it like Austin Reeves? He
He's like,
gets
I
a
just-
two-way.
He's like, I just got to get to know.
I gotta play with this guy that believes in me.
I mean, well then I'm gonna be a good teammate, but I just don't know how that's gonna work for him.
People, I have talked to multiple people who have made this comparison quietly, not quite out loud. Reminds me a bit of Tyler Hansbrough in college. A very good player with a certain particular
No,
type
this
of
is
game.
a hater. This is the Duke hater
It's
in you,
not.
bro.
It's not just.
This
It's
is a
not
Duke
just.
hater. He's
it's
gonna
not
be a
just
really
Duke
good
haters.
player.
I
There's-
do not. I truly do not believe so.
as a Psycho T fan, somebody who had Psycho T posters in his room.
Yeah.
Nah, he not Tyler Hansbrough.
I will say. I will
So
say this
Duke, though.
generally to make me sound less
yeah,
like a
I
hater,
hear. No,
and I think
I
this point
hear.
is fair.
I hear. I hear what you're saying.
I'm skeptical
but-
of people that I feel like I have to watch work too hard to get buckets in college. Like at the level that we're talking
Yeah, it
about
should look
here.
easy,
yes,
right?
yes, but like it just depends on the scenario where you go. Like that's
Yeah.
all that matters. Like if you go to the right situation, like you'll flourish. Like if you look at, I mean, obviously not the same player, but if you look at Donovan Mitchell in college, he struggled.
Yeah.
Like there's just no space on the court. Like when you have that space on the court, it makes a world of difference.
That's fair.
Like, and he's that big and that physical, and now he's gonna have more space on the court. Like you never know what's gonna happen.
Who was the most player you saw in college that you were the most sure was going to translate?
There was a guy I definitely was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be him, but I can't remember. And also, like, I would feel bad being like, yeah, no, I thought he was gonna be really good, and he ended up sucking. I'm not gonna say that, but
But I say if we start most recent and go back, I don't see how it doesn't work for AJ DeBonsa.
yeah, no,
I don't like. I've been shocked how many people have tried to tell me somebody was better than him that was in college this year.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Caleb's really good too.
Caleb is really good. He has, in my opinion, I think Caleb has the most upside out of all of them because, like, if he, like anybody says, if he gets a jump shot or if he really gets a consistent jump shot, he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem. I'll say this: I wasn't the biggest believer in Zach Edey because, big giants like that, you just never know how well they're able to move their feet. But he is very effective. Obviously, he got to get on the court, and it's just over time you have more sample size of what they do. But I think he's a really good player, and he has a really big impact on Memphis team. He's massive, like he's a big human being, and you really have to, you always have to be aware of where he is on the court because one, he's gonna stick out like a sore thumb, and two, like you're going to the rim, you have to damn near kick out. Like it's one of those things where you have to shoot a floater, you gotta kick out.
What's been your favorite outside of Bronny? What's been your favorite storyline?
It's not my favorite. I got stressed out
You
for
cried.
Bronny.
You cried. Okay, so
I know it's
outside
not
of the-
about Bronny. It was about the shot at the end of the game.
What else in the playoffs have you liked so far?
I mean, there's the 8-1 is fun. I mean, I don't know. I think it is not. I'm a Laker fan, so it's like I think it is nice that we were told that it was going to be a sweep, and I was like, because America really should be like romanticizing a Last Dance right now, and for some reason we're not. Right?
It's not.
What?
It's probably not last.
I
mean, it's not
not Last Dance,
LeBron's.
but I'm saying
It's not LeBron's
it's
last
a
dance.
41-year-old like at this level, and I feel like we don't actually register how crazy it is, and like yeah, people being so confident that it was going to be a sweep, that makes me happy. Yeah, for sure.
Some of that's just because we're not like spoiled, but we just have like we've seen it our whole life.
Yeah.
So you don't have anything. It's just it's like him.
No, I think it's that it's everything.
Like Tom Brady was
else.
like this. Tom Brady, how old was Tom Brady when he won the Super Bowl?
I mean, for you maybe that, but I think it's for fans. It's more like people just they love to see him. Like the fucking Hennessy ad. They're like, oh, come on, dude. What are you doing?
But I think the other part
it's
is
just like it's whenever his team is like, we'll be doing our own creative. It's just like, oh, come on, just don't, just get an ad executive in there. Yeah, I mean, it's just everything other than basketball. I think that like people just like love to see him like brick.
No, but I think that we would treat this season for him differently if we thought they had any chance at winning. And I don't think anybody thinks they have any chance at winning the West, right? So it's in this kind of like in between space where he's playing very well. He's the third best player. At least he's been treated as the third best player on that team by and large. They're not going to win, and he hasn't given us any indication that he's going to stop playing, right? So none of those things together, I think, allow for a lot of like genuflection over what he's doing because it's still so in progress. Now, if they mess around and they get to the conference finals, or get up like 2-0 in the next round, I think now we might be talking about something different.
We lose 40 every time we play them.
Oh no, they're gonna lose that series in 3.
They're so annoying to play against. Are they just frustrating as fuck to play against?
Do you hate them? That's the question he's asking. Do you hate them?
And they're not a good watch either.
I'm gonna just plead the fifth.
No, it's fun to have teams that hate each other again. Minnesota clearly hates Denver. San Antonio clearly hates Oklahoma City.
I don't think my team is in a position to hate anybody right now.
Or maybe y'all should hate everybody.
Good answer.
Yeah, I mean, we just gotta figure out what we're doing on our own end first. Like,
I tell you, y'all might get better if y'all start hating some people.
I mean, yeah, we just have to hate everybody because I mean, this just the bottom line of where we are right now. But I mean.
But also the hate, the Denver Minnesota hate has come with time.
That series has been
That's
great.
playoff.
That comes with time. And those guys have like once you
yeah.
go through a couple different 7-game series with a team like that, and it's basically the same team.
But it's so funny because it's
Ayo
clear
getting
that
41 also is amazing. Yeah.
But Minnesota hates them so much more than vice versa. And you would think that Denver should hate them more. That 24 Denver team had a chance to win a championship.
Well,
does Minnesota really hate them more?
It feels like it.
Does it?
I don't feel like it would be 3-1 if Denver hated them as much.
Why do you feel like Minnesota hates them more?
I see, and maybe it's just because Jaden McDaniels' particular hatred shines through so strong.
But
I feel like
I
see it.
That's just him. Though.
I know. I hear you. I'm just saying. I feel like I see it so much more on
I
their
will say
end.
this: he did that when they played the Lakers last year in the first round. He didn't do the thing after the game with the press conference, but he did. He was doing the same talking to everybody. He was doing it to Austin.
That was being mean.
That's just how he plays. Like, he's just like that all the time.
Like I think that's just him. Like he's just. He's a competitor. That's really and like he has the liberty to call you a bad defender because he is one of the best defenders in the league. So if he says they're a bad defender, okay, like you got it.
And he wasn't wrong. He was wrong in that he literally named like the roster. But by and large,
there was one person I feel like, all right, I don't think he's a bad
Eric
defender.
Gordon was the one where we were kind of
That's the one person I was saying. Like, obviously, no offense to Cam and all the rest of the guys as well, but it's just like that's not like their calling card. Like defense isn't like their calling card. So.
Do you feel like this is going to finally shut people up about shitting on Rudy all the time?
No, because people enjoy it.
It's fun.
It's a pastime.
I will say he's been a lot better this year.
He's so big.
But the other part is like you started
COVID. It's all his fault.
It's
He's
COVID.
the inventor of COVID. He was in Wuhan in the lab. I'm not gonna forget that.
Yeah. But the other
What
thing
the
is,
hell was that all about?
but the other thing is like
He's never said sorry. Sorry.
they shit on, like, the thing is you shit on Rudy and then Rudy does something weird where you're like, see, that's why they do that to you. Like when he took that 3 the last game where he was just like, you know what, I'm feeling this shit. I've never made a 3-pointer in this game. He so badly wants to be the guy with the ball. And that's what shines through at every turn.
I don't know
with
if
him.
he do though, because he catching in a short roll and he's like, get this ball in my hand.
But see, that's the thing. I didn't say he knows what to do once he gets it. But he clearly, he's like, I've earned this, right? I am one of the greatest defensive players of all time. Why don't y'all give me the ball? They're like, fine, here the ball.
I mean, shit, you doing cardio, not touching the ball for a while. I'm gonna shoot a 3 eventually. I'm getting all these stops. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a 3. I deserve this. So yes.
This is why we talk about him like that. I'm not saying it's fair.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been around a few defenders in my time in the NBA, like just up close with Corey Brewer, Herb, all these guys. And they're like, look, if I get all these stops, I'm gonna touch this. I'm gonna shoot one of these ones where like I earned this. I'm not just gonna keep running up and down doing cardio.
The fans in Minnesota, because I was at that game Saturday, they also want him to shoot. They're like they are like egging him on to shoot all the time. So I'm actually surprised.
I would receive that as disrespect.
That's possible.
That's possible. They don't ever. But everybody, when the whole crowd wants you to shoot, that's the most disrespectful.
No, it's like the walk on at the end of the game. Like they're egging him on to shoot threes. Like they want. It's a whole thing with them and him shooting threes.
Yeah, that sounds like some prop bet shit to me. You know, somebody got a little something in there one way or another.
All right, quick break and shout out to our friends at Spindrift Sparkling Water. In basketball, the players who do things the right way tend to stand out over time. Fundamentals locked in. No shortcuts, just real skill built the hard way. Spindrift operates the same way. While most other sparkling water out there leans on artificial flavors and fake fruit essence, Spindrift is the only one in America made with real squeezed fruit. The full lineup includes over 20 real fruit varieties like lemon, blood orange tangerine, raspberry lime, island punch, mojito, and the newest flavor, Spindrift Cherry, made with 2 types of cherries from Michigan orchards. Spindrift is also the only beverage brand verified under the non-ultra-processed food verified standard. So that means real ingredients, no artificial sweeteners or colors, and never ultra-processed. Just crisp, refreshing, sparkling water that actually tastes like fruit. Truly, once you taste the difference, everything else feels like a step down. I really love all the Spindrift flavors. You can't really go wrong. My favorite, though, at this point is raspberry lime. Fantastic. It's 70 degrees in New York today, where we're taping this from. Feels like summer. It's getting there. You can right around the corner. You can feel it. There's nothing better than a raspberry lime Spindrift on a nice summer day. Taste the Spindrift difference at drinkspindrift.com and take 15% off your first order with promo code YoungMan at checkout. That's drinkspindrift.com. The crazy thing with Ayo and with Kobe White in Charlotte was and we did an ep with Ayo in the fall. We did this with all the Bulls guys. And I'm like, Ayo is from Chicago. He went to University of Illinois. He's like beloved by everybody associated with the city of Chicago. And then this just keeps happening with them where they trade guys. Like they got 4 second-round picks for him. And they got Leonard, right? So they got one player and 4 second-round and Dillingham. So they got 2 guys, 4 second-round picks. But he's full breakout. He's a free agent, so I don't know what's going to happen with him this summer, but he's full breakout there. And I'm like, I don't know how many times the Bulls fans can go through this where they have this happen and they have somebody else go to another city.
I mean, they got new management, so.
Oh, but they got same owners.
That's not always the worst thing, though, because, like, you can still have management, like, because at the end of the day, like, the owners, they're trusting management to make the decisions. Like, they'll just have, like, the final say-so. So, if management is good and they're like, okay, this is why we need this person. If they're able to explain it to them in a way they can like understand it, and they're like, oh, okay.
I agree with you generally.
Yeah.
I've just been watching this one now for 30 years.
That's tough.
And it's just like
30?
They post Jordan. I mean, I'm going to post Jordan.
Damn.
See, here we go. Here he go again. People asking me first if you my son. You know what I'm saying? I'd have a nicer watch if you was my son, but here we go again. Okay, it's cool. I'm just saying they're bad at hiring. They're bad at hiring managers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then when they get a bad one, they hold on to them tight. Don't let them play for the Bulls. Because I think Paxton's supposed to be getting back like around there, right?
Let's run it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Gar
Let's see
Foreman?
what happens.
Yeah, they'll find a way to mess
Hoiberg?
this up.
Let's bring them all back.
I saw. Is it true LeBron has as many playoff wins as the Chicago Bulls? I saw that the other day.
It sounds about right.
Damn,
That's a crazy stat. That's one of the crazier ones with him,
That's
honestly.
crazy.
You know, if you really think about it too,
That was
LeBron.
Michael Jordan's team.
LeBron has dismantled.
That's the place.
LeBron has literally dismantled so many franchises, bro. Like if you really think about it, Toronto, Memphis,
Sacramento.
I guess Sacramento as well, Indiana. Like after they had to trade Paul George away, and then after that they didn't see anything.
Toronto. I mean, I guess
Toronto.
they hit the Kawhi Leonard lottery on that, but he had just destroyed them basically for a decade.
They fired the coach of the year.
They did.
Who else in the West? Who else in the West besides Memphis?
Well,
It's tough because
The
like
West
it
is a
was
little different
Lakers.
'cause it's Denver.
It was
and
older.
They couldn't. They had an issue with Denver.
Oh, you're
That was
saying
it.
who he killed in the playoffs?
The
I
No,
was
I'm just
Wizards.
saying like literally,
Who
if you
has
think
more
about it, like
wins than-
Memphis literally got dismantled after that series because they traded away Dylan Brooks and they were never the same
Wizards
after
are a
that.
good one.
Yeah.
That was a fun
Wizards, too.
series.
I mean, the Bulls, the D Rose Bulls, they could never get
Bulls.
by him.
No.
Yeah, I mean, they only tried once.
Yeah, but they were
The
they were the
Hawks?
one seed. The Hawks.
I mean, the Hawks are all
yeah, I mean,
they are self-destruction.
I have a question for all of you, but for you first, Trey, because I feel like this is most relevant for you. Who would you pay to see play
Kobe.
currently?
Yeah. I'm not picking up nobody in the
You
NBA.
wouldn't pick anybody?
No.
Really?
Just no, I'm not paying to see nobody play.
what does it look like with Wemby?
Oh, nuts. I mean,
Is
he's
that crazy?
he's 7'5".
You're probably so
bro.
distracted.
I'm not distracted, but it's just
I mean,
like
it's just like, what the hell is that?
so. Like you probably never been in this situation, but like to paint this picture for you, if somebody's posting you up, normally you can see who's passing you the ball. I couldn't see who's passing him the ball. Like when he was posting up, and I'm behind him, I cannot see who's passing the ball. Like that's like the type of. And I'm a big dude. Like I'm tall myself. Could not see.
Do you have an older brother?
Nope. Only
Okay.
child.
My brother is 13 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
And now, like as we're all adults, I'm about 6'3". He's about an inch taller than me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I remember what it's like when your brother's 13 years older than you and doesn't let you win. You never feel open. Like it doesn't matter if my brother is upstairs and I'm in the driveway by myself. It's like he's about to come pitch my shit. It's a PTSD sort of reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching NBA players feel that way all the time. Dudes coming into the lane and being like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to take it back out here. We just going to reset this and maybe figure something out. It's the craziest thing I could imagine.
They say he's blocked like 81% of the league. Like, like what type of fucking set is that? like, what, bro? Like, you got it, dog. Like,
It also seems like he's not nice to guys on other teams.
I mean,
He's not banana boat style.
No, I'm not.
He's
I don't
like-
think
he's
he's
like,
not
"Fuck
trying to.
you
He's
to
not trying to be
everyone."
friends with everyone.
No, he's not trying to. be
Which
friends
is
with
like
him.
it should be that way.
Speaking of Rudy, when Rudy won the Defensive Player of the Year 2 years ago,
It was
this
a
dude
big
does
deal
the
for him.
presser in French. It says, congratulations, you'll never win this trophy ever again. Who says that is at 19? And he was right.
He's not wrong though.
Yeah, but he wasn't wrong. That don't mean you say it. Like, I would think that
He's
at
also
least
so
Rudy could get some
smart.
respect back at the crib. Nope.
That's how Victor got. That's how people started noticing Victor because they were playing 1-on-1. Him and Rudy were playing 1-on-1, and he was cooking him. And this was like when he was 17 years old.
Yeah.
Victor told Scoot Henderson, or said about Scoot Henderson when they were both, the year before the
Mhm.
draft.
They were 1-2.
Yeah, he would be the number one pick if I had never been born.
I like mean.
Love it.
Are you mean?
I
You're nice
just-
to people?
I'm even, bro. I just
No, you got to start being mean.
It's
I'll
not
write you
even-
some burns.
N-
You want
okay.
some roast jokes?
I mean, I have a few.
We got
but yeah, bro, it's just like I just focus on my game. That's it. I don't really be worried about
Yeah.
other people out there. And like people don't really be talking. No, they don't really be talking to me like
Who
that.
would you pay to see?
Kobe.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think makes Mazzulla Ball so good?
Who?
What?
Mazzulla Ball, Boston.
Oh, he's insane, bro. It's like one of those things where you set such a standard that you have to play it, and you either play that standard or like you're gonna feel out of place. And I really noticed it up close this year because like I watched them from because I wasn't playing during that time. It was like the last away game, and like you're just watching them, and they play so hard. They all share the ball, and like they have an identity, and you just know, okay, like their main goal is to get up as many threes as possible. And they're gonna crash the glass really hard. They're gonna defend at a really high level. Like that's what's gonna happen every single game. And whenever you have that identity and you have this like culture set, people that go into the culture, they adapt and they're like, okay, if I want to play and I want to survive, like I have to play like this. And that's what you've been seeing from like the guys like Hugo, Jordan Walsh, Neemias Queta, Luka Garza when he would get in. Like all those guys play hard as shit, like super hard. And not saying other guys don't play hard, but it's just like the complimentary guys.
I love him. I hate 53 pointers a game. I do not like that. I love him because he's insane.
Why do you not like 53 points a game? Go ahead. You better say some old head stuff. Go ahead.
No, I just simply
Back in my day.
I just feel like that's throwing too much variance into the outcome of the game. Like when they lost that game to Philadelphia in game 2, that was just hey, sometimes when you shoot 53s a game, you're only gonna make 12 of them, right?
Well, that's what happened
like,
the Knicks last year.
Yeah.
Same
Like
thing.
it's just I would like a little more variety in the way they play. However, I do love the fact that he is such an insane person and owns it at every turn. That he is a maniac, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are other thoughts you may have on that. I imagine that dude is real good at stuff like jigsaw puzzles.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like he locks in a very particular way.
Yeah.
But
he's like a trains.
he seems like he'd be great to play for, though.
Yeah.
Like he seems like the sort of dude where like all the stuff that you would hope a coach to believe and to think about his players, like all the positive sorts of things, he is that guy.
He watches the Departed every day.
The town.
The town.
The Town? Oh, the worst one? What is wrong with him?
No, he watches. He
What
says
a
he watches it every
psycho.
week.
Oh,
They
no.
were saying we did an ep with those guys. We did an ep with those guys a couple months ago, and they were saying during practice they're constantly blaring in war noises, like bomb noises and tank noises and stuff like, which is
So
not
weird.
applicable to any sort of game situation. It's literally just fuck your head up.
I like it.
and get you going.
Why is he like this?
I like it, bro. You gotta be a little psycho. If you really want to be great, you gotta be a little psycho.
How you feel about the Knicks?
I don't see it. Like, I don't see them going to the finals. Right? Do you?
I do.
There's
Really?
something
You think
flat.
they beat Boston?
There's
We're
something
taping this-
flat about their like.
I'm not saying they're definitely going to go. I think that they are. I think they're
they had
about
more
as
charm
unpredictable as
the
it
last
gets.
couple of years. What?
You might need to get him glasses. Man.
Why?
He
You think
said-
they're going to the finals?
He said he see it. I don't think he got good vision. Right
Oh
now.
yeah.
I'm not saying they're going for sure. I'm saying they're the most unpredictable team in the league, and I think what happened with them in Boston last
Yeah.
year could easily happen again.
See, I think that's the question because anybody else in the East, I think they can beat. Boston, the greatest Achilles repair in the history of Achilles repairs. And once
How
it
do
looked
you
like
do
he was going to be an actual player, all right, cool. Well, they got this. Like
You
I
know
don't.
Kobe's lady, Judy Saito.
Oh,
Is that her name?
That's her name.
oh wow, you really looked this up.
I'm a big Kobe fan.
Nah,
respect that.
what is it? It's something. It's
respect
some dude
that.
named Martin something here or whatever. Because Dante,
O'Malley.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's O'Malley.
they all get him. That's
yeah,
the same guy.
Yeah,
That's
Dante
all.
just went with
Oh,
the
he's
same
an
guy.
artist. This guy. Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, he's really good.
Apparently so. I can't believe that
If you tear your
He's
Achilles,
cool.
you gotta call
He's
this guy.
super cool.
I can't
I
wait
met
to
him
call
before.
him.
I didn't have anything Achilles wise. I had some other foot stuff. Super cool dude. So,
Tyrese,
like,
said, everyone goes to him. He's the Nets. He's the Nets foot guy
But
or whatever.
just think about what he could change his price to after this Tatum thing. Like the price of the brick has absolutely gone through the roof after what happened with Tatum.
Yeah.
It completely changed the way they handle this. We're gonna get you up there. We're gonna do this. We're gonna have you on the table the next day, right? Like it feels like the entire paradigm of Achilles repair
Uh-huh.
changed with Tatum.
Yeah.
to an extent, it helps that he was in New York already too.
That is true.
So
yeah, he
like,
did it same night.
But I mean, I think Dante got out there the next day.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like this dude, he got the page.
But
like
that's
it's the old
you
days.
have to at something like that. Like you got to do it quickly, like because it'll just delay the healing process. So yeah,
Sometimes you got to hit 2 free throws first. Actually,
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
That
I
is,
was-
you have
that is
to-
the best Kobe moment of all Kobe moments to me. is
One
hitting
of the-
two
it's
free
one of the
throws.
most insane things ever. And the Facebook post, you remember the Facebook post that night? He's like, I'm on drugs right now. He's like, fuck this shit. I'm so pissed off.
I don't remember that one. You
Yeah,
really
like
deep in the
this
Kobe
long-
archives.
I'm a huge Kobe. yeah.
It is crazy
it
though,
was, like,
like
so
the,
raw.
the
Yeah.
difference in like reactions after. Like with Dante, like he didn't have any reactions. He walked it off. Tyrese wasn't able to walk it off. Like this is crazy. Like seeing like different reactions in that injury. And obviously, like that's a traumatic thing to go through. And I spoke to Tyrese about it. He was just like, there's no way I was gonna be able to walk. Like he said, I thought about like the Kobe thing. He said, there's no way I was gonna be able to walk. And I don't know. It is crazy, but it's scary though. Definitely something that you think about.
Are there other storylines you're interested in?
Just San Antonio, Oklahoma City collision course. I'm all here. David Stern's worst nightmare. A
That's-
10-year rivalry in the two littlest places that you could possibly have.
Well,
but
big too. Also, according to Chuck,
was that?
San Antonio apparently.
Yeah, he does say that.
Yeah.
He does say that. See, but I tell you this though, I am intrigued by the fact though that if Denver comes back and wins this series against Minnesota, which I think they can, I wouldn't go so far as to say will.
Yeah.
San Antonio and Denver will be a hell of a watch. I think Gordon, I'm shocked that they keep trotting Gordon out there with that calf strain, given what we've seen happen to people with calf strains. That part shocks me. If he could be halfway decent, that series could be great. But I can't. On one hand, San Antonio, these guys as a team have not won a playoff game, let alone a playoff series before this year. We've never seen a team like that win a championship.
Mm-hmm.
We've also never seen somebody 8 feet tall hitting people with spin moves and low crosses.
He looks ridiculous out there. He looks ridiculous out there. That first game, I was like, nah, bro.
That one possession, I remember I just looked up. I was like, oh, the game's on. Where he took it left, took it behind his back, spun.
Yeah, it was
off
at the
one
rim
leg with the dunk.
Like, it's just like some of the stuff that he's supposed to like shoot a floater or a lip. He just dunks and it's just like, it doesn't make sense.
Bro,
like, it really don't make
sense.
sense.
We got another 18 years of this.
Yes.
That's the other thing.
Yes.
Y'all, I do. Like,
Yeah.
y'all talk about y'all, I do.
What are you
I actually
gonna
have to
do?
deal with this.
You got to get that leg lengthening surgery that I've heard about. It's incredibly painful. Apparently, it takes a year, and you have to be in a hotel room just in excruciating pain. But you get 4 inches, maybe.
You what, 6'9"?
I'm 6'9". I mean,
And he's 7 inches taller than you. I'm not saying
What
that
a-
it's shade.
that's
It's just absurd.
crazy.
yeah.
You're the tallest person ever to me.
Yeah, most
That's-
people, for most people, yeah, that's how it is.
It's just the way he also can maintain his body, because what we were told forever was no one at that size can.
He takes. I feel like he's really like particular about his body as well, though. Like just seeing like his preparation, all that stuff, like all the things that he does to make sure he is healthy. Like I think he takes all those necessary steps, and it is hard when you are that tall.
He's also practiced. He practices falling. He's practiced he's practiced
Apparently,
running.
he need to work on that falling practice.
Well, he's
I
practiced
think that
running
was Drew.
from a
That was
young
really
age.
Drew right there, though. That was Drew being a really good defender and pulling
Yeah,
that
but like
chair
he's
out.
like he has done what he can to limit the things that normally happen with
He
bigs.
stays like elastic. I think that's like
which
his
I
thing.
think is
Yeah.
another thing which makes.
And he's
him
also
so
like going to
unique.
the top of a mountain in China and meditating and thinking about
That
yeah.
too.
No, he had a
destroying
crazy
Shea.
summer. He had a crazy summer. There's no way like he wasn't supposed to do
Does
this.
he do kung fu?
Yeah,
if he does
he's like a
some
Shaolin.
I'm like, I knew he was hanging out with the monks, but I didn't know if he was doing kung fu.
And
Like, it's
he's so
terrifying if he knows
cool.
kung fu.
And KG too. He was hanging out like he got the spectrum, the whole spectrum.
Yeah.
If he is even half as crazy as KG, and he appears to be crazy, if he is even half as crazy as KG, this is canceled Christmas for everybody.
He was also doing crossover work with Jamal Crawford. Like he's going and doing the Infinity. He's getting the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
And he
Has
worked with
Hakeem run his
Hakeem.
pockets
Yeah,
yet?
and he was working with Hakeem this
Yeah,
summer
he got
too.
the dream
Yeah.
shake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King been taking money from y'all boys for so long.
Which is like sorry to do this.
Don't fall for it.
Sorry
Don't fall for it.
Sorry to do this, but this is what our Lord and Savior, Mr. Kobe Bean, used to do every summer. You know, he'd study under another great, and then he'd add like another. You know, when he like was like, I'm getting older, I need to figure out a post game, or but
Yeah, he was the first one
He
to go
went to
down there
Hakeem,
and let Akeem run his pockets.
yeah.
Like I feel like you go down there to work out with Akeem, and what you learn is that you are not Akeem Olajuwon.
What is it?
Like nobody has
he's
ever come
nimble.
back being like, "Wow, he looks like Akeem." Like Kobe came back looking better.
Yeah.
LeBron came back looking better. You see them clips of 60-year-old Akeem Olajuwon, you're like, "Oh, you still can't guard him." It's the most unreal thing.
Nah, he's super nimble.
And he's 6'9". That's the
Yeah.
part that I don't think people get is Olajuwon's not that big.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
doesn't look that big when they
Another
were
crazy
standing beside
person.
you. Yeah.